Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you had a fabulous weekend and you're ready and excited to do some math. So, here we go. You will need your notes out from your note-taking guide from this chapter. You also need a pen or pencil, alright? Also, by now you guys should have gone over all of your answers from Friday's assignment. Make sure you turn that in. If you have any questions on it when I hand it back to you tomorrow, feel free to ask, alright? Let's get started with dilations. So first thing in your note-taking guide, I need you to write a transformation or a change that enlarges or shrinks a figure to create a similar figure. Here's our little star, and there's one that's a little bit smaller. Okay, we're going to change our sizes. So make sure you get this down. If you ever need to push pause, be sure you do so. Alright, I'm moving on. If you guys need to push pause, please do. Or smaller. So the figure is enlarged or reduced with respect to a fixed point called the center of dilation. Make sure you get this down because there has to be a center of dilation that is going to make our figure bigger or smaller from. Alright, here we go. We have 3 examples. Alright, so let's check all 3. Here's your first one. It's triangle ABC. Has vertices as 1, 3, 5, 3, and 5, 1. We're going to use the origin as our center of dilation. So our origin is 0, 0. And we're going to create a similar figure with a scale factor of 2. So it's going to get larger, alright? Here is our figure. I'm going to call this A, this one B, this one C, alright? Where A is then 1, 3, B is 5, 3, and C is 5, 1. Alright, and then we have our center of dilation. Here we go. It's going straight out of each of these. It's like a flashlight. It starts at one point and then it spreads and gets wider. So here our center of dilation is getting bigger. If it's going to get larger, you guys, all we're doing each time is multiplying by whatever we're getting larger by. So this one we're getting increasing by 2. So we're going to take each of these numbers times 2. So we're going to take all this times 2, and this times 2, and this times 2. So A prime is going to be 2, 6. B prime is going to be 10, 6. And C prime is going to be 10, 2. Now, if we go on here and we plot these points, so I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my A prime. And then B is 10, 5, 10, 6 is right here. And then I have 10, 2, which is right here. This is my new triangle. As we can see, it has increased. It's gotten larger. And if you look, we drew lines straight from the origin through our points, and our new points have landed on our line. So it's increased by this much. It's doubled in size. So it's twice as far from the origin. It's moved away from this spot, and it's gotten twice as large. Alright, there's example number 1. We're going to move on to example number 2. Remember, don't forget to push pause if you need to. Here's example number 2. We have to dilation of A, B, C, D. I'm going to put these down for us. So A is 2, 1. B is 4, 1. C is 4, negative 1, and D is going to be 1, negative 1. Now we're going to come out here, we're going to plot these points. So 2, 1, here's A, B is going to be 4, 1, C is 4, negative 1, and then D is 1, negative 1. So here is my shape. Now it says I'm also on this one going to use a scale factor of 2. So for each of these, we're going to go through, we're going to multiply everything by 2. It's going to get twice as large. So our A now will become 4, 2. B prime will become 8, 2. C prime will become 4, negative 2, and D prime will become 2, negative 2. Plot these points out here for us. So 4, 2, this is going to be A prime. B is going to be 8, 2. Whoops, I moved A too high, you guys. Sorry. 2 should be right here. 8, 2. Up 2. Here's going to be B prime. C prime is going to be 4. Oh, excuse me. C prime should be 8, negative 2. Negative 2. There's C prime. And D prime is going to be, oops, sorry about the bell, you guys. D prime is going to be 2, negative 2. Here we go. We're going to extend this out. Here is our new shape. It is twice as large as our original shape. All right, moving on. Here's our last example, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do triangle ABC, where A is at 4, negative 4. B is at 8, 2. And C is at 8, negative 4. Now for this one, we have to draw a dilation with a scale factor of 1/2. So we'll put these on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's A. B is 8, 2. And C is 8, negative 4. Oops. Now this triangle, it says, is having a dilation of 1/2. So now we're going to multiply each of these by 1/2. So we know when we multiply by a fraction, our numbers are going to get smaller. So our A prime is going to be 2, negative 2. Our B prime is going to be 4, 1. And our C prime is going to be 4, negative 2. Now we're going to plot these points. So we have 2, negative 2 for A prime. B prime is going to be 4, 1. And C prime is going to be 4, negative 2. So now our triangle has just shrunk in half. Okay? Now, that is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're going to get your worksheet. Make sure you work on it for the rest of the periods. Be ready to hand it in tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, that's what we'll start class with. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.